at the end of today's lesson, learners should be able to define simultaneous equation, list the method used in solving simultaneous equation, simplify algebraic expression with integer coefficient, and solve linear simultaneous equation. So in our previous class, we discussed about equation, and we define equation as a mathematical statement that shows equality between two or more expressions. We have several types of equation. We have linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, quartic equation, radical equation, rational equation, differential equation, parametric equation. So today we're going to talk about linear equation. In today's class, we're going to discuss the linear equation in relation to simultaneous equation. So we define simultaneous equation as an equation that involves two or more quantities whose value is to be determined at the same time. So we have some example of simultaneous equation here. So we have several methods used in solving simultaneous equation. We have elimination, substitution, graphical, and Cramer's rule method. But today we are going to talk about substitution method. Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. So today we are going to continue on simultaneous equation. But today we are going to use substitution method in solving several simultaneous equations. But before we proceed, let's quickly take a look at the steps needed in solving simultaneous equation using substitution method. Now, if you want to solve simultaneous equation using substitution method, you must adopt the following steps. Now, step 1 says, arrange one of the equation given to get y by itself. So you arrange one of the equations given to you to get y by itself. Now, step 2 says, substitute the arranged equation into its partner. You are going to substitute the arranged equation into its partner. Now, step 3 says, solve for x. After substituting, you solve for x. Now, your step 4 says, substitute the solution for x into either of the initially given equation to get your y. Now, you can substitute it into equation 1 or equation 2 to get your y. And the final step says, write out the final answer as a point. You write out your final answer as a point. Now, let's go. Example 1 says, solve the simultaneous equation below using substitution method. Now, before we solve this, we need to recall our steps. Our first step says, rearrange one of the equation given to get y by itself. Now, I'm going to start with this. We're going to name this equation 1, and we're going to name this what? Equation 2. Now, our first step says, rearrange one of the equations given to get y by itself. Now, we are going to pick equation 2. We can take any equation, but let's go for equation 2. We have x minus y equals 5. Now, we are going to make y the subject of the formula. We're going to make y the subject of the formula. That is, we're going to be having x minus 5 equals y. X minus 5 equals y. So I'll name this one equation 3. Now, my next step says substitute the arranged equation into its partner. So I'm going to substitute equation 3 into equation 1. So I go, what is my equation 1? I have x plus, anywhere I see y, I'm going to substitute my equation 3. That is x minus 5 equals to 13. Now, we're going to solve for x. Our step 3 says solve for x. So, x plus x is going to give me 2x minus 5 equals 13. Now, I'm going to collect the like terms. Recall our simple equation rule. You collect the like terms. So, collecting the like terms, I'll be having 2x equals to 13 plus 5. Don't forget, when minus cross the border of equality sign, it is going to change to plus, and when plus cross the border, is going to change to minus. So I have 2x equals to 13 plus 5 is going to give me 18. Now, divide both sides. You see, divide both sides. both sides by 2, which is the coefficient of x here. So you have 2x over 2 equals to 18 over 2. You cancel out. So your x is going to be 2 here 1, 2 here is 9. So my x is 9. Step 3 says solve for x. We have already solved for x. Our step 4 says substitute the solution for x into either of the initially given equation to find y. So I'm going to substitute x into equation 3. I'm going to substitute x into equation 3. That is, my x will now be 9 minus 5 equals to y. So 9 minus 5 is going to give me 4. So my y equals to 4. Therefore, y equals to 4. So you can check. You can check if your answer is correct or not. Now let's check if our answer is correct or not. So we have y equals to 4, x equals to 9. You can pick any equation of your choice. So I'm going for equation, let's pick equation 1. So x plus y equals to 13. Now by the time we add up this number, it must give us 13. That is 9 plus 4. And that's going to give us 13. Therefore, our answer is correct. Example 2 says solve the equations given using substitution method. Solve the equation using substitution method. So we have the equation given here. We have 4c plus 3d equals to 4 and 2c minus 5d equals to 15. Now let's follow the first step. Our first step says rearrange one of the equations given to get c by itself. Now to get c, we're going to name this equation as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So from equation 2, we are going to make c the subject of the formula. So we have 2c minus 5d equals to 15. So we can have 2c equals to 15 plus, so we can have 2c equals to 15 plus 5d. Now to make c stand alone, divide both side by 2. Divide both side by 2, so c can stand alone. So we have 15 plus 5d over 2. So we can name this equation 3 to make your work easier. Now you can say substitute equation 3 into equation 1. We are going to substitute c into equation 1. So anywhere we see c, we are going to substitute 15 plus 5d over 2. So we go 4 open bracket 15 plus 5d close bracket over 2 plus 3d equals to 4. So here we can reduce the number here 1 and this will be 2. 2 times 15, that will give us 30 plus 2 times 5, that will give us 10d plus 3d equals to 4. Now we can rearrange by collecting the like times. So we have 10d plus 3d equals to 4 minus 30. Equals to 4 minus 30. So we have 10d plus 3d is going to give me 13d equals to 26 minus 26. It's going to give me minus 26. So we divide both sides by 13. So we have over 13 over 13. So we have d equals to minus 26 over 13. So 13 here is 1, 13 here is 2. Therefore, d equals to minus 2. Now that we have found d, now the next step we're going to do is to substitute d into equation 3 to find c. So we say substitute d into equation 3. And what is our equation 3? We have C equals to 15 plus 5, open bracket, minus 2 over 2. So we have C equals to 15, 5 times minus 2. 5 times minus 2 is going to give me minus 10 over 2. So we go C equals to 15 minus 10 is going to give me 5 over 2. So this is our answer for C. So we say therefore C equals to 5 over 2 and D equals to minus 2. So let's check. Let's check if our answer is correct or not. So we can check using equation, let's use equation 1. So we have 4C plus 3D equals to 4. So after substituting the value given here, it must give us 4. Now let's go. 4 in bracket 5 over 2 plus 3 in bracket minus 2. Now we go 4 times 5 is going to give us 20 over 2 plus 3 times minus 2 is going to give me minus 6. So this place will not be plus. It will be minus 6. Now 2 here 1, 2 here is 10. Therefore 10 minus 6 is going to give me 4. So that means our answer is correct. Solve 3x plus 2y equals to 10. X plus 2y equals to 2 using substitution method. Now to solve this, we name our equation one after the other. This is equation 1 and x plus 2y equals to 2. We name this as equation 2. Now that we have our equation, our first step says rearrange one of the equation given to get x or y by itself. So let's rearrange. We have from equation 1. From equation 1, so I'll say 3x plus 2y equals to 10. Now let's make x the subject of the formula. So we have 3x equals to 10 minus 2y. Now x is still having a coefficient of 3, so we divide both sides by 3. So x equals to 10 minus 2y over 3. This is equation 3. The next step says substitute the arranged equation into its partner. Now we say substitute equation 3 into equation 2. Our equation 2 is x plus 2y equals to 2. So anywhere I see x, I'm going to substitute my value. So I have 10 minus 2y over 3 plus 2y equals to 2. The left hand expression is an algebraic fraction expression. So I know that my LCM is 3, and 3 in 3 is 1. 1 times 10, that will give me 10 minus 2y plus 1 in 3 is 3. 3 times 2, that will give me 6y equals to 2. Now I have 10 minus 2y plus 6y equals to 2, then over 3. So here now I can cross multiply and I have 10 minus 2y plus 6y equals to 2 times 3. So now we're going to be having 10 minus 2y plus 6y equals to 6. Now let's collect the like terms. So we'll be having 6y minus 2y equals to 6 minus 10. So 6y minus 2y is going to give me 4y equals to 6 minus 10 will give me minus 4. Divide both sides by 4, we'll be having this. So my final answer now will be y equals to 4 here 1, 4 here 1. So my y equals to minus 1. So my next step is to substitute y into equation 3. We've already found our equation 3, and that is x equals to 10 minus 2y over 3. Now that we have our equation 3, what is my y? So I'll be having 10 minus 2 open bracket minus 1 over 3. Now 10 minus 2 times minus 1 will give me plus 2 over 3. So 10 plus 2 will give me 12 over 3. And 12 over 3 is going to give me 4. Therefore, my x equals to 4. So x equals to 4, y equals to minus 1. Now let's check. Let's check with equation 1. So our equation 1 here is 3x plus 2y equals to 10. So we have 3x, my x is 4, plus 2 open bracket minus 1. Now 3 times 4, that will give me 12 minus 2 equals to 10.